Cool.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
We are Traumallamadingdong. Just as a reminder that we are not mental health professionals. We use a lot of dark humor, so please be advised, children listening. And we are still recording over Zoom because of social distancing, so forgive us for the audio. But today we have, I don't know if you guys remember listening to our first episode, we talked about quote unquote a floating host, and we finally have her.
She's here. Surprise.
Surprise.
You don't get me out with the pandemic. Isn't that weird? It's fucked up. The world ends and suddenly I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, podcaster, I'm back. I'm ready.
Yeah. So what do you prefer to be called? Because I know everybody that I know who knows you calls you Nuss.
Yeah, Nuss or Nussy is what I'm used to because I've been called that since I was 19. But if you use Andrea, I'll still respond to you. I'm not gonna.
I think Nussy is great because we were joking around that you're like our Loch-ness monster.
I've been compared to that.
Nussy the Loch-ness monster.
Yeah.
You're a floating host and we haven't seen you yet.
Well, there was other reasons why I was compared to that, but that was before when when I still had energy.
I love it. Mari,
I still have the energy. I've just learned how to filter it now. It only took a solid 8 years of constant stop it to finally learn how to filter out every weird thought and just angry blurb that comes into my head. All of it. You can ask Emma. I used to go on awesome just tangents with her in the walk-in. That was great. Can still do it. Yeah. No, definitely. Nuss is cool. Nussy's cool. Hey, you, Andrea, weirdo, whatever. I'm down for all of it.
All right, perfect. So we did have, a couple questions so the guests can kind of get to know you better. Have you ever been, since it's a mental health podcaster, have you ever been professionally diagnosed, or do you know what you potentially have?
The last time I was at a professional was when I was a teen, and then depression, anxiety, and anger issues is what I went for. Now, because of, the internet and side things that I do with actual other mental health professionals and stuff, I have anxiety. Definitely, I'm socially awkward beyond all reason. So that's probably why I'm good on phone. Depression is there. It's a fun buddy. I still definitely do have anger issues.
Okay.
But all of that, it's all funneled down, I figured out, into my anxiety. I think that's my main bitch that I have to fight with is my anxiety because more often than not, I mean, I don't, how there's those really angry people where they just lead with anger at all times, right? That's not me. I'm very bubbly. I'm sort of outgoing once I'm comfortable, very introverted. But how do I explain it? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. Actually talking about it with people and other people listening, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like you guys need to hold my hand a little bit more.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
We'll hold your hand distantly, but yeah. virtual hand holding.
A lot of the people that I know who deal with anger issues, including myself, because I feel like I have a lot with anger that I have not explored yet, and it kind of scares me, so I think that's why I'm not exploring it. But they tend to be just really normal, nice people. My ex was super shy and he was really funny and really smart and really kind, but he had this other side of him that was just straight anger, and it was just so weird because I wouldn't have put the two together,
Right.
Legit two people in the same body.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's super. Yeah. All of us touch our faces too much. We have to
my God, I know. My nose is so itchy, and oh my God, this is why I'm gonna get COVID. God forbid. I'm gonna knock on some wood. I'm just I can't.
It's
Like, I don't
because
have
it's
any wood.
there. We have to touch it. It's there.
I know, it's there.
Yeah.
We're so bad at this. Is why we're not together, see? Because none of us have self-control.
You can't trust us.
Right. We're not mental health professionals again, though.
Or physical professionals.
Right. So I guess let's do like a quick mental breakdown check. As of this week, has anyone had like a breakdown or mini panic attack?
Me.
Yeah.
You?
Yesterday, we were out on a hike, and I've been dealing with unemployment, like just all of us have, but like
Yeah.
now it feels like it's pointless, like no matter what I do, or I'm never getting through, right? So this is the thought that's on my mind, and I'm walking, up in Tarantless in the forest, no people around, and it's freaking wet. It's Tarantless. So I slipped, there's a cliff. I didn't fall, right? I didn't fall. I was fine. It was like seriously like but then after that, I fucking spiraled. Like I was
No.
It was just, I started hyperventilating, and my boyfriend was like, we need to turn around. I was like, just keep fucking walking forward. And, because I couldn't turn around. Like I was and he was in front of me, so I couldn't get past him. So I was like, just keep going forward, and he knew what was happening. He's been dealing with me for, 7-8 years. So he knows that when I start, like, it just gets worse. If you try to like help me, you need me to let me help myself, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So we get to the end of the trail, and I'm not talking, and I'm like behind him quietly trying to hold back my tears because I feel guilty because I ruined this epic great hike. And I fucking love the outdoors, and my dogs are there. And he's like, just wait here, I'll go get the truck. So he turns around, books it back up the trail, gets the truck, comes and picks us up, and I'm just sitting in the truck, and like he tries to start making fun of it with me, right? But I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't working. It was like, and he knew it wasn't working, so he just sort of stopped. He was like, I'm gonna leave you alone because you might stab me. And I'm like, I'm valid, but not probably, because we're in the car and the dogs are in here and I don't want them to die. So we get home, and I go and I pull my head out of my ass, and I come into the room, and I'm like, I'm sorry I freaked out like that. And he's like, I know why you freaked out. And like, I get it. You want it to be done already, and all of this, he's remarkably gotten a lot better at being supporting. I don't like to tell him that all the time.
Yeah.
Because ill. But like to have him there, probably, like if I was by myself yesterday on that hike and the little slip happened and I started freaking out, I probably honestly would have just stopped walking and sat down, and just some random guy was going to walk by, or person was going to be like, oh great, there's a crazy person on the trail, I have to turn around, and it was just, it's amazing how and I'm clumsy, one regular incident in my day just set me off like that. And it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I had a real anxiety panic attack, like a real one.
Yeah.
Because usually, how like when you have them a lot, you can feel them coming.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, I need to go and sit down and calm down, put myself and blah, blah. And you can kind of stem it off where you're just anxious versus anxiety.
Right.
And so, there's just this whole situation, like, it's completely out of our control. There's absolutely nothing we can do except listen. That's it. That's hard because I want to listen. But it's bringing up all of my own issues of how I feel like a failure, and how if I had planned my life right from when I was 18 years old, if I hadn't chosen the artistic route, if I had gone to college, and if I was and it brought it all up because 2 seconds of slip, and so coronavirus has definitely made me realize that I still have more work to do.
I think it's doing that for a lot of people right now.
It is. It's and you know what? It's kind of good, because there's a lot of people that we need to heal ourselves.
We do, and I think
we do.
We need to, like, being forced to sit with ourselves, literally just be with ourselves constantly. We're having to face this stuff, because I think we can, as Marcy and I we did a podcast on it, like, we make ourselves busy so we don't have to deal with this shit. So The universe is like, guess what?
Suck it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks for me because I know that I'm addicted to my anxiety. So the fact that I have to like deal with it more, I don't know if it's like a good thing because I'm just all like, all right, here we go.
Yep. And that's a real thing, being addicted to it.
Yeah, that's I hope that I mean, maybe I am addicted to it, but
I think it's just
maybe I'm
a safe
addicted
space.
to yeah.
Because you're just used to it. It feels like home.
It does. It feels safer feeling like the world is ending.
Yeah.
Going back to what we talked about during our COVID episode about like people with anxiety, they feel like some sort of calm because it's like we're not anxious about what's happening in the world. We're more anxious like, oh, we know how this feels, so
yeah,
here we go.
Because we already deal with this on the daily, so.
That too, definitely.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the only, and it's everything from the beginning of it, from when they were just making those horrible jokes about Wuhan, China, and China man's disease, and we're not getting it. Oh, it's gonna miraculously disappear like a miracle. Like,
yeah.
You guys knew how many months ago? You knew last year this was happening.
Yeah.
And we don't have even a pretend system in place. We have duct tape and PVC pipe. That's what
pretty much.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Not working.
I know. It's awful. It's like, here's a little tiny Band-Aid. Put over this gaping flesh wound.
Yeah.
That is our society and our government.
Thanks.
Yes.
Fine.
So, okay. Wait, let's pause. I can't do two things at once. What is this? So what does everybody miss about pre-quarantine life?
Besides meeting your beautiful faces.
I know. Besides seeing people, because that's like obvious.
I think it's like getting like regular life, like working. I miss work. I don't miss the customers or anything, but I miss like being busy in that aspect. Like now I have to find things to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
I miss, sorry, that's my sliding door. You know what I miss? I miss going to get coffee every morning.
Oh yeah. Simple things like
I have friends with my baristas. Like they know me, and not seeing them, I'm like, what's going on? And it's stupid. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of gas. I understand that, but it's so routine that not having it feels, it's sad.
It is sad.
Like the few random human beings I like on this planet, and I don't get to see them every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, because I realize that we have a global pandemic and I can just brew my own coffee and limit my exposure. Yeah. But that's what I miss. I miss getting coffee.
I know.
And I miss drunk people asking me for a Tito's and vodka. I have no idea why, but I miss it. And I want to make it with a smile on my face with extra vodka and be like, Tito's and vodka. Go. Okay.
I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna sound like an alcoholic, but I really miss going to the bar. Like, not even just for the alcohol, but just that social interaction of just meeting new people and seeing your favorite bartenders and seeing your friends.
Yeah,
and just the random awesomeness that happens in bars.
Yeah, I miss that too, because I'm not really like a social person by any means. I'm more of like a cat. Like I have to get used to you. But when I'm in a bar, I feel a little bit like this is my home. This is my habitat. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Exactly.
You feel safe to be weird, like yourself. Weird. But yeah.
One thing I'm really mad about, and I wouldn't have felt this way had my bitch ass like best friends never taken me to get my nails done. I've never had that done ever. And before my wedding, they took me to do it, and now I'm fucking addicted to it. And I'm just like looking at my stupid ass nails because I like peeled. When this pandemic happened, I just got them done, and because of all the anxiety, I just ripped them all off. And I'm so mad about it, but I'm just like, I want to get my nails done, and I hate that I want to get my nails done.
Or like going out and like I get like waxed and everything and sugared, and I'm just like, oh my God, the pain that I have to go through again now that it's been forever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Getting a
Ooh,
haircut. Like
Color
Yeah.
my hair.
is anybody else really close to just fucking shaving their head?
I
That
am.
almost happened the other night. I almost shaved the side of my head again.
Dude, that would look awesome on you though. I mean, I'm all for it. My hairstylist will kill me because I model for her thing and she will just lose her fucking mind. But I would if I didn't.
But you have a nicely shaped face. You can have very short hair.
I
Like,
want very short hair. I do
just
the
do
back,
it. It'll
that's
grow back.
I
It's
know.
want
there.
short hair too, but
It's gonna be till November anyway before we come out of this, so it'll grow back by then.
Exactly.
I made a promise. Well, I made a deal with Dylan. He's never seen me with long hair to grow it out, and I'm like at this point where I'm like, I just want to cut it. So stupid. Why am I taking care of this fucking huge bird nest of
Yes.
hair?
And your hair's thick too, so yeah. I haven't had like a breakdown, but I am dealing. Okay, one thing is earlier today, I'm now convinced that my house is haunted because something like literally just leaped off the top shelf for no reason and like nothing had touched it or anything. So I'm like, that's cool.
That bitch.
Secondly, I am dealing with like a toxic person that I've removed from my life, but they're like, because I put boundaries, they're trying to cause hell in my life. So like that's been giving me a lot of anxiety. And like the other day I couldn't do anything all day because I was just, I guess, oversaturated with thinking about it and having anxiety about like, what are they going to do? And like, what is this going to affect in my life? And like, how the fuck do I get away from this? And I'm stuck in my house, so it was just a very overwhelming situation.
That's also like a blessing right now. Like if you think about it, if this person really starts with you and they try to keep ninging you, you can just, it's easier to shut down and shut out when you're,
That's true.
when we're not allowed to go anywhere. Sorry, click.
Yeah.
And you can just do that. And now like the option of block, and it means something.
It does. That's true.
It does.
It does.
Because if you come here, I'll call the cops because you're threatening
Oh
me
my
with your
God,
insurance.
dude. That's so true. Yeah, this person got very, very upset that I took them off of social media for my own, because I said I need space and they didn't give me space, so I made space and they freaked out. So I'm just like, I mean, what does that say about you?
Crazy.
Like, accept rejection. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all adults. But yeah, I think now for sure, like that kind of this is the only communication we all have. So yeah, that makes sense.
For me, I think it's not really more of a breakdown, but I did have like a depression session, more or less. It was just more of like, I woke up and I was like, what's the point of me doing anything right now when there's nothing to do? And then like I fell asleep like the whole day. Like Dylan, like my boyfriend had to like, hey, you're sleeping again, and I'm just like, I'm just so tired. And it was just more like my body was just shutting down. Like I just want to be dead to the world right now. Maybe if I wake up like in a few minutes or an hour, that I'll be like, I'll feel better. But every time I woke up, I was just like, man, I just want to go back to sleep.
Yeah. And
I feel like
trauma.
Now is the perfect time though to really not wallow in the depression, but to allow it to happen, because we live in a society that forces us to keep going, keep moving, keep working, keep go. Now, like, to know that you have, fuck the way of saying it, but you have the luxury of just going, you know what? I legit have nothing I can do today.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm going to sleep the day away. And if people are going to judge me for it, go ahead. Fine. But I'm going to wake up rested with soft skin. And it's just, and I feel like, especially for people like us who have, accepted our brain is wired differently and we're just trying to function with everyone else, right? Now we have an opportunity where we don't have to function with people. We have to function with ourselves. And sometimes our function is to just go in sleep mode. As long as that doesn't go on for like 2 weeks, a week, whatever you feel your hard limit is, sometimes it's okay to just shut it off and shut it out.
It is.
And it's our opportunity maybe to finally get a chance to reboot without feeling guilty. Because I know I feel like just before this, like just a miserable POS for not just get up and power through. Like,
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't
that's what
have
society says to do, right? And they make, like, workforces, at least a lot of the ones that I've worked in, make you feel bad for that.
Yeah. Or threaten your job.
Yeah.
That's another great one. Oh, I'm sorry that my brain is wired this way and I'm freaking out in the walk-in right now. Could I have 5 minutes? No? Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just suck it up and cry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, like, I keep saying, I think there's a lot of, as awful as this is, and like, it's horrible that people are not making it through this, but I think the silver lining of it is that we're all learning more about our society and how shitty it really is and how shitty we treat our employees and like, and people who are disabled, whether it be like physically or mentally. Before they couldn't work from home because they were told, no, you can't do this job from home. And look, we're all fucking doing our jobs from home. So, shocker.
Like, I mean, I can't bartend or cook from home professionally.
No. Yeah, there's certain things you can't, but.
I mean, I could bartend at home, but it would be slightly illegal. But I mean, right now, fuck it.
Dude,
that's where I'm going.
You should make videos where you're like making drinks and you can just teach people how to like make drinks from home. Be like, make your drink with me.
Like, let's get wasted together, guys.
Yes. Like, make a drunk cooking show, but with drinking.
I could do both, actually. Because I was a cook and a bartender.
There you go.
You guys are going to make me spend money on equipment I don't really need, but it's okay.
But it might pay off because if it becomes a series, then YouTube's going to pay your bills, man.
That's what we're hoping for with this podcast.
That's what we're hoping for.
Isn't that the dream, though? That's our new goal in life, that YouTube pays our bills. Like, I never thought I'd want to say that, but, right? Like, make me IG famous. Let's go.
Yeah. That's
like
what we're all trying to do now.
Yep.
Dylan did say something interesting today. We're talking about like what's going to happen after this COVID, and he said like it could be either like go one or two ways. It could go one way where we're living in a fucking like Mad Max world,
a total dystopian like.
So yeah, novel. Or then I brought up like, oh, okay, but what about entertainment and stuff? Because, you know, before all this happened, people said like, what's that so stupid? You're gonna like take a picture and get famous and all these things. But now you see people getting famous,
content creators
and content creators, like that board in the house board guy.
Yeah,
he got paid recently. His music's been remixed already.
Yeah,
and he just hit 1 million followers.
Yeah, dude. Like just for
that snazzy little beat that's been stuck in my head for 3 weeks. Thanks.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house board. Bored in the motherfucking in the house, whatever it is.
Bored in the motherfucking in the house.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There's remixes about I'm anxious in the house and I'm in the house anxious.
Right.
Like, all these things. And it's just like
you go through I mean, that's just my brain. It's just TikTok songs all day.
Yes.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. That's a new one that I heard, and I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
What else is the other one that's stuck in my head? Like the contour one, how, like, what is it called? Get rid of the nose. Men don't like nostrils. That one.
Oh, yeah.
That one was stuck in my head for a solid week.
But let us come to a close. We just wanted to let you know or introduce you guys to our Lochness Nuss Monster.
Nuss Monster.
And then we're actually going to do a series about toxicity. We kind of touched a little bit on it. I know Mai did about her toxic friend. But we're going to start off with everyone's favorite, toxic parents. And then
where it all started.
Just as a reminder, we love you guys when you validate us. I also wanted to give a good shout out to everyone who's downloaded our episodes. I think we're up to almost 30 downloads for our episodes.
That's so awesome.
And it's crazy. So again, like, thank you so much. The the next episode is going to come very quickly after this, and I'm post both of them at the same time. But just as a reminder, enjoy this podcast because we just want to make content for you. You can listen to us on Buzzsprout, download it, Spotify, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. It really helps us if you validate and give us a review so we can reach other people like we're reaching you.
Yep.
Mai, do you want to let them know how they can validate us?
Sure. Let me scroll down here. We have our website, traumallamadingdong.wixsite.com. You can email us if you have any questions or anything that you would like to say at traumallamadingdong@gmail.com. We have our Instagram, traumallamadingdong, our Facebook, traumallamadingdong, or our Twitter, traumallamadtalks. Wow, I was like, traumallamadtalks? It's a tongue twister.
Anything you want to say, Nuss?
I'm excited that I finally got in on this.
Me
Finally.
too.
We are too. All right, guys.
Guys.
We'll see you soon. So thank you again. Now I'm tongue twisting too. Thank you so much again. Bye, guys.
Bye.